Hello everybody, we are live once again in Hammond, Louisiana. The date is August 23rd, 2026. Today we might actually see some good stuff today. We already caught one train already, the Canadian National L574. Had an ex-GTW Jeep leading. So, pretty good stuff so far, and we have a coal train coming through with possible possible Norfolk Southern power. Hey, Southwest Louisiana Railfan, how are you doing? Glad to see you in the stream. So I'm just gonna go ahead and list off the trains that will be coming through here soon. We have, of course, A419. We have Amtrak 59. Or I don't know which one. The southbound city of New Orleans is going to be coming through here soon. We also have M301 as always, and possibly, hopefully, we can see a grain train come through soon. I'm doing good. How about you? I've been doing great. Been really busy now that school has started up again. Especially with having a job and stuff to do around my house. Finally, this is the first day for the past 2 weeks that I actually have something to where I'm able to go live. I missed a lot of great stuff, unfortunately. CN 8898, the IPO 25th anniversary, came through here. BC Rail 4642, or no, yeah, 4642 was on a grain, and it went back up north. And then we had several other good stuff come through. All right, I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll be live still when you get back. This isn't going to be a very long stream. It's not going to be as long as the other one. It's only probably going to be... Yeah, it's probably going to be an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I want to say about 2 hours until I end the stream. It just depends on the traffic, but especially tonight being a school night, it's not going to be... It's going to suck going to bed. Especially with me being so busy, it's going to be not the best. Alright, I'm going to set y'all down for a little bit while I get the tripod ready, because I'm pretty sure we should have the Amtrak come through soon. Get some good shots of it. I'm hoping there's a P42 and not an ALC42, because just like pretty much any other Railfan, the Siemens Charger's not my biggest thing. And I hate how they're replacing the Genesis series, so... I mean, I was fortunate enough to catch AMTK 837. Literally after I caught that GEP 40, then it... Literally the next month, it got retired, so... I was fortunate enough to see that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and set y'all down for a little bit. I will be right back with you. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get the tripod out, and we should see a train here very shortly. Just give me a few more minutes, guys. I'll get y'all out here in a second. All right. All right. We're gonna stay underneath the tree for now because it's apparently 102 degrees outside. I'm gonna face y'all this way. I'm gonna go check the signals just so, or they're red right now, but we should have Amtrak come through first and then followed by that coal train heading north. I'll be right back. Using this again. Might as well get the scanner on. We should, like I said, the coal train today, C739, it should have Norfolk Southern power on it. One of them being a vandalized C6M that's painted to look like a thoroughbred. So, and it hasn't come through yet because I've been here since, I think I've been here since 12:30. I had to quickly drive up to Natalbany because the local was sitting in the siding just over there. It was sitting just over there, and like I could probably show y'all on the GoPro, but let's see. I'm gonna hopefully it comes out good for you guys. I don't know if it. Oh, sorry. There we go. Probably might as well just skip. We had an old Jeep lead the train today. That was the first train of the day, but hopefully, I'm praying there's not a Siemens Charger leading the Amtrak today. I don't feel like seeing Chargers. I don't ever want to see Chargers, especially because, like I said, they're replacing the iconic Genesis series. Personally, I can't imagine what it's going to be like without having the classic GEs of Amtrak. Gevos, still not, that's the equivalent to Siemens Chargers. Here, I'll keep the, or, you know what, never mind. Let's see. Face y'all just over here. We're not going out in the sun because I do not feel like running the risk of having my phone overheat. That's happened way too many times. It happened on the first stream, and it's happened on the second stream. I don't feel like dealing with my phone overheating, especially whenever it overheated as I was about to film that one A419 catch with that Union Pacific SD70M trailing second. That still haunts me to this day. Y'all might see the stream pause for a second, mainly because I'm gonna quickly check and see where the Amtrak is. Last I checked, it was in Macomb, Mississippi, but he should be in Louisiana. All right, we're back. What's up, NS Railfan? How are you doing today? Glad to see you in the stream. Okay, so the Amtrak was last reported in just north of Amite, specifically in Roseland, or Roslyn, I don't know how y'all pronounce it. I think it's Roseland. If he's there, he's not gonna take long at all. He's doing probably 70 miles an hour right now. He's easily doing 70 miles an hour. Or over 70 miles an hour. The plan for now is just to stay underneath the tree in the shade, away from the boiling sun, because I do not feel like dealing or filming with my phone in 102-degree weather. Now, once the coal train comes through, I'm obviously going to move y'all, but I will have to get back in my car and like shut the car off, because I'm trying to keep y'all live, or I'm trying to stay live as long as I can before I have to head it on, like pack it in and head on home. But I mean, we're gonna be live for a while. We're not gonna, yeah, we have nothing to worry about. But let's see. That was my GoPro. For anyone who's wondering, that was just the GoPro. Can you try and come to Slidell this evening? I know Amtrak 160 is on 19. I know it's on there, but unfortunately I can't make it to Slidell, especially with how late the Amtrak normally comes. The Amtrak, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Amtrak goes through Slidell around like 6 6:30, maybe 7:30 being the latest. Well, I've seen it go through at 9 p.m., but I definitely can't make it to Slidell to catch 160. Now, since 160 is down here, I'm hoping it goes on rotation for the city of New Orleans. It's done that before, but I don't know if that's going to happen because 164 was on the city of New Orleans for a little bit, and I went out the next day thinking it was going to come back, and it didn't, because I found out it went north on the Crescent, came back down on the Crescent, then it went back north on the city of New Orleans, and then it went north to Chicago on the city of New Orleans, and then it jumped onto the Empire Builder, and now ever since then I think it's still on the Empire Builder. I'll try and catch it for you. Hey, thanks, man. I mean, I'm not too bummed that I won't be able to make it. I have seen 160 before, but it was trailing.
I just lost it. I was playing around.
Yeah. It's right there. Yeah, but I've seen 160 before, but I'm just gonna go ahead and list off all the Amtrak Heritage units I've seen. I've seen 160 trailing. I've seen 161 before it died, leading. I've seen 301 leading. What else? I've seen 164 lead. I've seen recently, while I was on my trip, I caught Amtrak 130. That was a huge surprise. So I caught 130. I'm trying to remember if I caught any other ones. I've been wanting to catch Amtrak 46. My all-time goal is to try and catch all 6 of the 50th anniversary heritage units. My favorite being the Midnight Blue, Amtrak 100. That's my favorite, but it's only gone out west once, and it's mainly staying in the northeast corridor. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, 130 was stuck in the northeast corridor for a while, and then look what just happened. 130 came through here. It went through Slidell with Amtrak 46 in the lead. So 2 heritage units that I've been wanting to see we're in the same lash up. We saw a bunch last night, even a coal train with 2 rear DPUs. Yeah, I heard about that. I've only caught 1 coal train through Slidell ever. I've only seen 1 coal train go through Slidell, and that was probably 3 years ago. That was quite a while ago. But speaking of Norfolk Southern, we do have a coal train, C739, and he's going to be coming up with 2 Norfolk Southern locomotives, hopefully, unless if they don't get ripped off at last second. But they were spotted in Kenner, which is far away enough for me to believe that they're on the train. Yeah, okay, so he went north, yeah. If there anything that's mainly on CN and Norfolk Southern, that's empty is heading north. Anything heading south is loaded, mostly. Real quick, I think we have the Amtrak coming in. The station people just oh, we have another NS Railfan. Hello. Glad to see you're watching the stream too. Let's see. We might have a headlight here very soon, y'all. Hey, Aiden. Glad to see you're watching the stream too. Silas. What's up, man? Glad to see everybody starting to get into the stream. want to move to the next tree, like that we're staring at, the tree that's just over there, the one that I'm pointing at. I want to go move over there, but real quick, I'm gonna pause the stream. The stream's gonna pause for like a quick second, but it's not gonna be out for long. I'm just quickly checking my phone battery because I'm trying to stay live as long as I can, and unfortunately I couldn't bring the battery pack today. So if I had the battery pack, I would not be standing with my car idling like this. You think there's a train coming on the Hammond sub? If there is a train coming on the Hammond sub, then it's most likely U762. We can check. We can definitely check. Here. Real quick. We're sitting at 78% right now. That's more than enough to last us for a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect you guys from the chart, throw that in the car, and I will move you guys over. The Hammond's up, then he's most likely going to be U762. Gotta lock the car first before we go anywhere. Crap. And now my keys are covered in dirt. Great. All right, the car is now locked. I'm gonna go ahead and bring y'all over to this tree over here. People are starting to come outside of the station, so we should have... I'm pretty sure Amtrak is about to be here, especially with him he was last reported in A Meet. And knowing where A Meet is, they absolutely highball it through there. So we're gonna quickly get to the shade before my phone dies. Let's see. Amtrak 203 was on rotation for a little bit recently too. Oh, yep, we have a red signal. Way down there at the Natalbany siding, we do have a red. Oh, Adolf is in here? Oh, hey, Adolf. Glad to see you can make it. For those who are just joining, y'all just joined perfect timing because we're about to see the first train today for the stream. It's not the first train I've seen today. Before about an hour and a half before I started the stream, I saw L574, and finally we have a new locomotive that's pulling it. Not a new locomotive that was just built, but something new on rotation, because mainly the rotation consisted of CN 9563, that's a Illinois Central GP38-2. Then you had GTW 5832, another that's a Grand Trunk Western GP38-2. Then you also had GTW 6221. That's another GP38-2. And then we also have CN 4803. That's a GP38-2W. In the GP38-2Ws, they have the classic Canadian cab. Or the comfort cab. The comfort cab. I think this is a good shot. Well, unless if the sun decides to stay out of our way. All right, I'm starting to see a headlight appear. It looks like LEDs. Normally, if it's LED lights, then that means it's a charger. Well, who knows? I mean, some of the P42s, they had their lights replaced. So we could, it could just be a P42 with new lights after they got replaced. I think this is a good spot. Do y'all like the angle that we're using? The view? Do y'all like the view? I mean, the sun is... We're in the shade, but the sun looks perfect right now. Don't y'all agree? Yeah, this is... It's normally around the evening time when everything starts to... Yeah. All right, so y'all think it's good. Let's see. What do these headlights look like now? That looks like... It definitely looks like a Charger. The lights look like Charger lights. AKA LED. Well, we're going to find it out from the horn. Or from the ditch lights. It is so hard to tell. I cannot tell if they're... I can't tell. I can't tell if those are Charger ditch lights flashing or P42 ditch lights flashing. Yeah, we have Amtrak. It's Amtrak, but... Don't shut off, no. The layout of the lights, they look like P42 lights. But God only knows, I could be wrong. Here, I'll let y'all look. He's gonna be peering from right there. Yeah, it's a Charger. Yeah, it's a Charger. Dang it. Alright, well, yeah, unfortunately. It's unfortunately a Charger. It's just the layout of the lights, it looked just like a P42, and I'm like, oh wait, it might be a P42 with new headlights, but no. Okay, now since it is a Charger, let's just hope it has like a 250th anniversary logo, like sticker or some crap. If it has a 250th sticker, then I'll be happy. Or I'll be satisfied, not happy. It's a Charger, for Christ's sake. Huh. Is it just me, or is he going slower than usual? He's going slower than usual today. Looks like he might have another car on the back. Looks like, yeah, he has an extra car on the back. It might be the Viewliner. For some reason, the Amtrak's lately on, or who knows, this might, oh, wait. Is that a private car? If it's a private car, I'm gonna be, yeah, 58 already passed, which I'm surprised. Oh, it's a phase 6, okay. All right. Y'all, I think we have a private car on the back of this thing. It is a private car. We do have a private car on the back. Oh, let's go. It's a Pennsylvania Railroad private car. All right, we're gonna go run over here. I'm not letting this thing slip. Pennsylvania Railroad private car, let's go. Holy smokes. Y'all, okay. We have a Phase 6 charger with a Pennsylvania Railroad private car. Yeah, now I'm definitely happy. I don't know why he stopped so far, but... Oh, yeah. A Pennsylvania Railroad private car. Wow. That is ridiculous. Here, if y'all want, we can watch him pull forward. We're gonna get a minor little horn show from this. Holy smokes, we have a private car, and it being a Pensy. Wow. Nice. Awesome. This is awesome. We are getting a Phase 6 charger. I've seen 305 before, so... Well, still, honestly, 305, or... The Phase 6 chargers, I will give credit for. Phase 6, definitely, I will admit, looks better than Phase 7. But... Holy smokes. A Phase... Or not a Phase... A Pennsylvania Railroad private car. If this thing is a Pullman, because fun fact, actually, the Pennsylvania Railroad, they would date, or they would label their cars on what trains they used to be on. So if you saw a car with like a big, oops, sorry y'all. If y'all saw a car with like a big nameplating badge, it would be on the Broadway Limited. The red arrow, famous red arrow, not the accident, but the red arrow, it would have a red arrow on the cars. Holy smokes, y'all. Okay, so we got a new or a different locomotive pulling the local today. And now we have a Pennsylvania Railroad private car on the back of 59 today. What a day that's starting to turn out to be. I am so glad I was off work today. Yo, Southwest Louisiana Railfan, glad you're back. You just joined in the perfect time. We have a Pennsylvania Railroad private car on the back of 58 today. BNSF Railfan, how you doing? Glad to see you're in the stream. Okay, so after this Amtrak passes, we're gonna have to like highball it back to the car. Honestly, that's what I should have done. I should have brought the car over here. Stop shutting off. I don't want you shutting off. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am so happy right now. They're probably gonna have to pull forward. I'm not too sure. Knowing what they might have to do, yeah, they're probably gonna have to pull forward. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna check. Oh, okay. So,
Right, 5-9, we can depart.
all right, they're departing now. All right, there y'all go. I need to look back at the footage. I don't know if I didn't see Pennsylvania Railroad. It looked like Pennsylvania Railroad colors to me. That looked like the burgundy red. But there y'all go. Amtrak provided us with a private car today. I'm already happy. Now let's just hurry back to the Hammond sub. Holy smokes. I need to start having days like this more often. It's been a very long time since I've seen a private car on the back of the city of New Orleans. I think the last time I saw a private car, on the back of the city of New Orleans was, I think back in 2024. I think 2 years ago. Yeah, around 2 years ago. I think it was January. Okay, I don't know who that was. It might be the train on the Hammond sub. Awesome. I think, sorry, y'all. Sorry. And look at that. It's overcast. Yes. Just what I needed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we just got a private car. Yeah, if this train is all right. Since it's overcast, we could oh my gosh. After running just for that Amtrak, I'm already sweating. I didn't really want to sweat today, but looks like I'm stuck with it now. Nobody is clear on the Hammond sub, unless you already said that. Who was it who said that? Huh. Do you think Union Pacific should merge with NS? Yeah, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I refuse. I completely refuse. I'm praying that the STB refuses it. I mean, they're already giving the merger a hard time, considering they're asking Union Pacific and NS to provide more detail about it. But no, if the Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, if they do end up merging, I will be very disappointed. Yeah, no, I completely agree. No. If the merger ever does happen, I'm gonna be pissed. Because, I mean, Norfolk Southern, I mean, it would already make me mad enough, because Norfolk Southern is my favorite railroad. Or it's one of my favorite railroads. It's not my favorite railroad. My favorite railroad in existence is the Southern Railroad, because they're famous, and I'm talking about they're famous. If you guys know about the Southern Crescent Limited, those were pulled by the famous Southern PS4 class steam locomotives, and the Southern PS4s had some of the best, absolute best whistles. At this point, if all class 1s keep merging in 30 years, we might have one singular multi-trillion-dollar railroad. Actually, I highly doubt that would happen, because if all the railroads merge into one and is controlled by one person, that is considered a monopoly, and monopolies are illegal. So there would have to be some kind of, there would have to be at least two class 1 railroads competing each other. Because if there's a monopoly of all of those class 1s, then there's going to be no competition. Because class 1s, they don't compete with class 2s or 3s, they rely off them. The class 1s are the ones that have to move everything from point A to point B. That's why I'm sure, and who knows, statistically I might be wrong, but in my opinion, if one person or one company controlled the entire, like all of the class 1s, bought out all the class 1s, then I'm pretty sure that I don't know if it would look like a monopoly to y'all, but in my opinion, that sounds like a monopoly. And knowing that monopolies are illegal. So yeah, I highly doubt there would be one single class 1. It just doesn't, and also it just doesn't seem plausible, because every railroad has to have, like in the class 3s, there's constantly competition, seeing who's the best class 3. In the class 2 world, you have, like, in the class 2 world, you have obviously Iowa Interstate and such like that. Railroads like those, they're competing with each other as well. Class 1s, yes, they are going to be competing. Most notable of which is Norfolk Southern and CSX. They're competitors. Sure, yes, they interchange with each other, but they're competitors. BNSF and Union Pacific, they're competitors. Let's see. Canadian National and CPKC, they're also competitors. In mainland, a big competitor is CPKC and CSX. I don't know why there's such a competition between the two, but for some reason, CSX just absolutely hates CPKC. Like, I've heard that CSX just straight up despises them. Okay, why does it look like it's about to start raining? Because it went from completely sunny to dark clouds. I mean, look above us. Yeah, there is some kind of... There is a coal train. It's C739, but it's going to be...
LC on the tower, over.
I don't know who that was.
A lot of static, brother. I can't hear you.
Stick. That's what I have to hear y'all go through every time.
3873, is that correct, sir? Over.
3873, what?
Hey, bro, let me see if I can find you at a better tower. Stand by.
Are we, guys, we might be hearing some technical difficulties with the tower. That ain't fun. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of city rails lately. Like, before the school year started, I went out film. I wish I did a live stream. I didn't do a live stream, but I went out one last time in Ponchatoula. Ended up seeing 5 trains, and also a very bad storm. Looked like a hurricane in Ponchatoula. I mean, the wind was so bad. The rain was also blinding. I also had to film in that, by the way, to catch U724. Yeah, U724. Finally, after years, I finally caught an ore train. Finally. I was so excited to hear about it. I was also listening to a very interesting conversation. Apparently, the fuel reservoir in the trailing locomotive was not emitting any pressure, and the locomotive had to be temporarily shut off. I was listening to the entire conversation, and it took them almost 30 minutes. But I mean, as soon as they realized what the problem was, they were up and going again. Which, that's also a thing that I have to say. Railroads, whenever they find an issue, they get it done like that. Like, done. They don't waste...
CN 3873, over.
3873. CN 3873. That might be a city rail.
Yeah, moved down the rail a little bit. Try me back again. I tried you on Maze and Reserve and a few other places, and I can't hear you at all. So let's move.
Wait, 3873. Wait, that might be the city rail that's coupled up to CN 8898, the IPO 25th anniversary. So who knows? We might see at least what CN calls a heritage unit. we might have a heritage unit move through today. And I still have quite a while. So we might have Norfolk Southern Power, a CN heritage unit, and maybe this extra train that's coming off of the, I caught 8898 on M301. Yeah, 8898 also one day, and this was very surprising. One day, M302 came in very late. I mean, he came through around midday, and he normally goes through what time? Like, I would say around in the early morning hours. Not really early morning, but like right after sunrise or something. Someone fact check me on that. Do y'all know when M302 normally moves through the area? Around 11? Yeah, so he went through, I want to say about 1, if I'm remembering. So he was like 2 hours late, and CN 8898 was in the lead. Unfortunately, I was having lunch at Kate Street and I missed it. But then the train that I was here for, CN 8952, came thundering by a few hours later. So we technically had 2 heritage units move through Hammond in one day. Very interesting day. I'm waiting for that signal, because last I remember, because they said reserve. I don't know if y'all heard it on the scanner, but they said reserve, and reserve is where the grain trains, or I think so, but that's normally where the grain trains go. They pass there, at least. I think so. They pass near reserve, or they pass through reserve. And last I checked, 8898, and there was a city rail. Yeah, the SD75I ACC that you're talking about is CN 8357. That's the suicide awareness. But I don't know if it went north yet. It was last... yeah. The suicidal awareness unit, which personally I kind of want to see that unit. I kind of want to see it. When it first came out, I really didn't bother too much about it. I wasn't really too interested. But now, of how many videos I've seen of it now, and the fact that it's now down here, yeah, it was parked. Yeah, it was, somebody said it was idling, but I don't know if it was idling or if it was just sitting there. Some people said it was just sitting there. Hey, Rush On. Glad to see you're in the stream. When will the next train come? As of right now, I don't exactly know. Because I'm just going to go ahead and list off the trains that I do know for a fact should be moving through, based off of what I've seen. We should have CN C739. I want to get more train catches, but school is preventing me from catching more stuff. Yeah, think of what... Completely agreed, Silas. Guess what's been happening to me? I have missed one day, or just in 1 week, I missed, I think, 2 heritage units on... Hang on, it's probably the... and CN100 on the coal train that was moving in reserve. My friend just, a few hours before, he texted me, "It's amazing you know all the train numbers." Well, that is what happens when you, after filming in Hammond for 3 years, memorizing the trains and memorizing their symbols, it's very easy to, especially just seeing what the train is. Like, let's say a southbound freight train was moving through us, like moving through Hammond right now as we speak. If I see hoppers and tankers, that's A420. But A420, apparently right now, they're saying it's temporarily abolished. I don't know why, but it's still not around. It just still hasn't come back. I'm hoping it's just a temporary thing of PSR, because apparently I've heard Canadian National is trying to get A420 back. Yeah, Aiden, I completely agree with you. Let's see. School has prevented me from seeing, I think, 3 Norfolk Southern Heritage units. I missed, I think, 3 X-City Rails, 2 100th anniversaries. What else? I've also missed whenever the Heritage units came down here. Yeah, some relief. Yeah, I thought it was permanently gone too until I read an article from CN explaining that A420 is, as of right now, looking temporarily abolished. Still, I do not know. But I'm praying it's only a temporary thing and not permanent, because A420 has brought down a lot of good stuff. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. Did M301 pass by? No. CN2873, glad to see you're watching the stream. But no, M301 has not passed by yet. But we are going to stay for him. We are going to stay for it. And we're definitely going to stay a little bit after M301, because if y'all watch the last 2 streams, every time that we caught M301, I mean, go watch the last stream, the very last stream that I did. There was a grain train that was following right behind M301. Like, I mean right behind him. Shungadi, glad 4960. I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but glad to see you're watching the stream. I mean, who knows? For some reason, I don't know if I've been. Also, a lot of Grand Trunk Western Jeeps have been on M302 lately, like trailing on M302. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I pronounced it. Eden. Hey, the Rocket Man, glad to see you in the stream. Glad to see you made it. Here, I'm gonna check just for you guys. Yeah, M301's definitely on the way by now. Yeah, that's the Baton Rouge train yard. And if y'all actually pass through that yard, y'all are going to see some classics in there. I mean, I've seen Grand Trunk Western Jeeps. I've seen, there was a Zebra SD40-2WL. Or SD40-2W, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Kidding, Wyatt, you've never been shy since you're your first talk. Yes, you're doing a good job. I know you don't. Didn't say that. Even some parents would be offended by that. You have to be really careful there. Because kids watch.
All right.
All right, well, be careful going home, okay?
Okay.
And watch the weather, boo-boo.
Oh, yeah. The weather, it's starting to, I'm just glad it's overcast. Okay, yeah, for some of y'all who didn't really catch on. The black truck that was with me, that I was joined today by my grandparents, and this was the first time in 2 weeks that I managed to actually be off to see them, which I'm glad. But A419 by... Hey, the Rocket Man, do you know what's on A419 or no? Hopefully it's... Just give me an EMD, honestly. Not a Gevo, please. Real quick, I'm going to check my phone battery. We are 60%, so we still got a while to go. We, let's see. Here, let's just go check these signal... 2 Gevo... Dang it! Ugh! Gevos. Okay, well, let's just hope the Gevos are... Let's just hope one of them is an ex-City Rail. Give me, like, a City Rail, please. As much as I see City Rails, I would much rather see a City Rail Gevo than a Canadian National Gevo. I mean, let's just be honest now. I don't see any red glaring off of the signal over here. Oh. Oh, we have a green. Why would you look at that? Okay, so we have... JB Productions, how are you doing today? Wait, what do you mean was? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot, it's yellow. It just turned yellow on stream. Wait, now it's back to... What is happening? Now it's green. Both are regular CNG. All right, well, at this point, let's just hope it's a different horn like last time. Hang on, tell me, are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing what's happening with the signal? I've never seen it switch like that. That is weird. I've never seen it switch like that. That's interesting. I am... This is very weird. I have never seen the signal switch like that before. That is... As what me and my friends like to say, well, this is new. Y'all, this is... The clouds right now are on next level. Like, right above us. Oh, yeah, the NSOCS, I'm super bummed. And here's the thing. I didn't have school. I had work. Yeah, nice call on that, Aiden. Y'all, look at the clouds above us. This is next level. Very interesting. Some very interesting clouds. Okay, I mean, I highly doubt M301 left the yard, though, or he's definitely left the yard. Who am I kidding? He definitely left the yard by now. $33.03. I've seen several Canadian National C6Ms, but I've mostly caught them. Let's see, I've seen a lot of them on the grain trains. I've seen them a lot lately on grains. They're... Oh, we had the scanner go off, sorry. On U724, 2 weeks ago, when I caught it, all 3 locomotives were C6Ms. I think I might have seen a C6M. Oh yeah, there was a C6M leading C739 before too. Did you know K5 are quiet for me, but... I went to LA with my aunt, and the only CN we saw was down the Macomb sub. It was KCS powered local, Amtrak City of New Orleans, and a random ethanol. Okay, first off, KCS power on the Macomb subdivision, I've never seen that before. It's happened. I'm not saying I'm calling you a liar. I'm just saying you're lucky to see that. I have never seen Kansas City Southern Power ever on the Macomb subdivision. I've just never been out here to see it, which kind of sucks. What railroad is this? This is the Canadian National. This is, so to your, on your left side of the screen is this track right here is the, I just had a brain fart. On the left side of your screen is the CN Hammond sub, and then on the right side is the CN Macomb sub. Personally, the Macomb subdivision has way more traffic, but I'm just gonna go ahead and list off all the trains that you can see on this track right here. You could see, I think it's A489 in the morning. Then you have, or you used to have, A420, A419, Amtrak 58, Amtrak 59, L574, who else? C739, C738, U724, U700, U701, U723, who else? I think that's it. I could be mistaken, but there's several others. And then on the Hammond sub over here, you can see M302, or yeah, sorry, I was about to say, I forgot about Z195 and Z194, sorry. That's all the trains that are on this side. Now on the Hammond sub, you can see U762, U763, M301 and M302. Those are the only 4 trains that I know for a fact to go on here because I've seen them all. But last I checked, I don't think a local comes on the Hammond sub. Hey, wait, can somebody fact check that for me? How many trains have passed already? I caught 1 train earlier, but that was like right when I got here, and it was L574. But we did catch Amtrak, which had a private car on the back. Hang on, what is the local that goes on the Hammond sub? Can somebody... L584, okay, yeah. Does he come through right here, or is he like a little bit further down the line? Okay, he doesn't come right here. Well, I knew what I meant by asking if there was a local that comes through right here. I was asking if it like would traverse onto the Hammond sub. I know there's obviously locals that go on the Hammond sub, because whenever I went through Albany, I think I was in Albany, and I saw 3 reefer box cars. Y'all, I forgot to show y'all the clouds right here. This is super weird. Look at this. It's like twisting. Look at that. Wind is starting to pick up. You're starting to have leaves fall now. Holy smokes. I know y'all saw that. The wind almost blew my tripod over. Don't feel like going through that crap again. Holy smokes, look at the wind. All the leaves in the air. I've only caught one Kansas City Southern train ever, and I'm not even kidding about this. If y'all scroll through my shorts, you will see that only one video of Kansas City Southern or CPKC Power. Oh, I don't know if I got that on stream. Please tell me somebody caught that on stream. Please tell me somebody saw that. A lightning bolt struck right there. There's a rain wall right there. Okay, so if there's lightning now, might hang on, wait, what? Seeing 8357 in reserve. Rare paired with Exedero will go north on a... Oh, most likely tomorrow. Dang it! Of course, I have school. No! That was... Holy smokes, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but the lighting right now. The lighting... from over there. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm just saying, if I was like a weather photographer, sorry, I would be snapping some very crazy photos right now. I might have to flip the legs forward. I'm still not hearing a horn yet, but we are definitely going to stay over here because I do not feel like... I want to try and catch every train I can today. Y'all, that's definitely the main part of the storm. All of this. I'm praying that's not coming to me and it might just pass in front of me. I don't feel like dealing with another storm. I already had to deal with that once and it was not fun. It's happened to me here in Hammond. One time it started hailing so badly here in Hammond that I had to run and take shelter underneath the station, and the hail just kept on growing, and I stepped out from underneath the station for like 2 seconds, and I got nailed in the face. Anyone here who likes Hellcats? I do. It's pretty cloudy here in Baton Rouge. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the rain wall now. That is, oh dang, that is cool. I would be watching in this direction just for a little bit, just to see if another lightning strike occurs. I'm pretty sure what's over us right now, because look, it's spanning all throughout right here. It goes up and over us. And it wraps around that way. So I think right above us, what's sitting right above us is a wall cloud. I think we might have a wall cloud right above us, y'all. There was an EF3 tornado that was a mile behind our house here in Brookhaven. Ugh. When did that occur? The Rocket Man, when did that happen? It's definitely going to be a little bit hard for me to hear the horn due to how bad the wind is right now, but All that matters to me. Oh my gosh, look at the clouds right there. Oh, in March, wait, I know what storm you're talking about. I know exactly. I think I heard the horn of M301. Wait. Hang on, wait. I don't know if this would be a good shot. Definitely going to be an interesting one, though. If I were to just sit y'all right here and watch it as it comes. I swear I hear the horn. I can't tell if it's a horn or not. Okay, so yeah, y'all do hear. Okay. Just looks like I'm just deaf because I can barely hear it. Oh, there it is now. All right, now I hear it. Real quick, I'm gonna loosen the look up. That is crazy. Look at the rain wall over there. It's starting to grow. Look at that. The rain wall was probably that small, and now it grew. Yeah, it sounds like a Gevo. It has a very interesting horn though, so that's a plus for me. Yeah, now I hear it. Y'all, that right there looks like a funnel cloud. That looks weird. It's not spinning, it just has the shape of a funnel cloud. I think that looks really cool. Okay, so A419 is around somewhere too, so. I'm just waiting to see another lightning strike. Honestly, what's right above us right now, because y'all could see it, it's clear over there, it's directly above us, and then it's clear again over here. So I think what this is, it's either a wall cloud or it's a dry line where the storm, this is like the outer band of the storm. If y'all look over there, that's definitely the storm over there. So the storm is over there, like the main part of the storm is over there. I'm just hoping it doesn't move my direction because I don't feel like dealing with that crap. Holy smokes, look how fast these clouds are rising. Look at that. So yeah, this is a wall cloud. This is a wall cloud that's forming, y'all. This is cool. Do y'all see how fast this cloud is forming? That cloud is forming right now. That is so cool. 3873. So we might have a city rail leading M301. Oh, another lightning strike. Wow. I'm glad the rain is over there and it's not hitting me. Real quick, y'all, I'll be right back.
Not a static, brother. We'll have to keep it, 8,001, over.
Something is happening. I don't know exactly what it is, but 8,000, whatever.
So you never
Yep, I know what it is, 8,000. Okay, so you have not departed yet, sir, or are you underway? Over.
I live in... I don't live near here. I'm from, like, the Madisonville area.
Can I just come down here?
I got you, brother. So it did
I just
initially
come down
come up
here
for you. Then as you started,
Oh, yeah, same.
It had a system failure, and it went to manual control. Is it showing you your starting in locations? Over.
Okay, so the train is currently having technical difficulties right now. Their starting location is failing for some reason. Also, y'all on the stream, the lightning is starting to pick up, and I don't like that. I don't like that. It was. I mean, hey, with the way the clouds are right now,
You just have auto control.
this is going to be a cool shot with the clouds like this.
Auto control, I want you to accept because you did initialize. So let's just keep going down the rail and see if you'll come back. If it offers you auto control, accept it.
Oh,
I'm gonna put you in as
wait.
that.
What do you mean? Wait.
Let me have that TPO number.
Well, right now, since it's overcast, it would be... I might have to move on this side of the tracks.
Copy that. 5643. My initials are JH, Jackhammer. Be safe, brother. Go ahead and proceed.
Okay, so this train, M301's not having technical difficulties. Somebody else is. So we have 2 trains in the block right now. Who, I'm not too sure.
Be safe, brother. Have a good one. NLC out.
Okay, so both trains are on the move. Here, I'm gonna move over here. I think this is a good spot. Just like last time, y'all, we're gonna sit just about here. It sounds like a Gevo, or I'm assuming it is a Gevo, just judging from the horn. Don't get your ears blown off. It's not the wind I'm worried about. It's about to be the noise that I'm about to have to deal with. All the squealing and whatever. And unfortunately, this is my favorite spot to film M301, right here. Yeah, this storm is definitely just starting to be born. The clouds, I don't know if y'all could see it on the stream, or just right here. Just over here, right there, that is literally the wall cloud forming right now. The storm is still being born. We're actually... Oh, wow, that horn is loud. Holy smokes. Oh, dude, I'm about to be deaf. Y'all, if y'all look right straight up, look at this. The storm is literally starting to climb now. You see that? Oh my gosh. Oh, dang it, I just missed it. A lightning strike just happened right there. Oh. And my stupid self is placed right next to trees. Y'all, if you see the stream just randomly cut out and you see a big flash of light at the same time, you know what that is. SD70. Well, here's the thing. I actually have heard SD7, or I've seen SD70M-2s with Gevo equipped horns. It is absolutely cursed. Oh, got that one. I got that one. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was a good CN 3115 has a good K5. Yeah, I've seen videos of 3115. Just from watching train videos. One of them being 3115. Yeah, that I don't know. This is a crazy. That is a another lightning strike just happened right over there. Y'all, just so y'all know, that's the rain wall now. That is a lot. I don't like that. Y'all, yeah, definitely agreed. What a horn. Lightning is really starting to kick up now. Okay, see, look. I was just there. I did not see you in that rain wall is by me. Hey, be careful out in this storm. Anybody who's mainly over there. Oh, I don't know if I got that one. Oh, well, trust me, if it starts raining. Okay, the lightning is really starting to scare me now. I don't like that. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't like that. Who said it sounds like 3,000? That was really close. Who said it sounds like 3008? Because whoever that was, I completely agree with you. See, look, if there wasn't lightning, I would have been underneath those trees. But, oh, okay, the horn is starting to, horn is here, or I hear the bell now. Alright, well there y'all go. That was M301. Holy smokes. Look how much the storm grew. Look at this. As the thunder roars. Holy smokes. I don't know. Please tell me somebody got kept count or something of how many lightning strikes struck in the camera frame. But holy smokes. I have Dude. Oh, I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. That was a double light. Oh my gosh, look how dark. Oh, we have a lightning show now, ladies and gents. Holy smokes. Wait, I just realized I have to drive back in that. I have to drive back through that. It is pretty. It is a pretty storm, but the amount of lightning is kind of alarming to me.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Oh my gosh, I know y'all saw that one.
Pretty bad. It's pretty bad now.
Huh. Yeah, hey, be safe out there. Double lightning strike right there, y'all. All right, we do have another train coming. We do have another train. Look, it's blinking red. There y'all go. Wait, y'all, imagine this. Please tell me I got that. All right, I am back, y'all. Lightning is still crazy. I don't know who it is here real quick. We're about to look. Oh, there y'all go. Hey, just so y'all know, that lightning strike that just struck right there, that is a different form of lighting, or lightning. What y'all saw right there, y'all saw how it didn't flash multiple times? And y'all saw how it just faded away? That type of lightning is called bead lightning or chain lightning. Instead of flashing multiple times, it breaks up, its luminosity breaks up into segments. That's why it didn't, that's like that one, that was, I think that was a positive bolt. Most of these are positive CGs. That was a CG. Who here is just, hang on, please tell me some of y'all are actually witnessing this, because this is some of the craziest lightning I've ever seen, and I'm glad I'm catching it on stream. This is crazy. I mean, if y'all look behind me right now, there is not a single, it is completely clear clouds. Dang it, I missed that one. Look, it's completely clear over here, not a single thing, and then you just turn around and you see that. Yeah, sometimes we will see Union Pacific Powder River Basin trains move through here, but I've never seen one in person. I think the Rocket Man, didn't you see a Union Pacific Powder River Basin coal train before? I know Parker has too. Parker has seen one. Lots of lightning, guys. I'm praying that there's not a hail core, because if there's a hail core in there, I'm gonna have to drive through it. Whoa, that was a close one. Okay, so, and for those who are wondering, no, the storm is not moving to me, it's moving away. So it's not gonna hit me. And also, I'm pretty sure I'm just right out of the, I'm just out of the strike zone. That one was interesting. CSX trains. I'm assuming you live, oh, okay, signal is now yellow, y'all. Y'all, imagine this. The thumbnail that I'm gonna get of this next train, imagine a lightning bolt strikes right there. Like right in the thumbnail you have a lightning bolt. That would be awesome. Oh, so you live in like the New Orleans East area. Yeah, I don't trust that area one bit. I really don't. That was bead lightning right over there. So okay, so look, most of the lightning strikes that we are seeing right now are positive energy lightning bolts, which means they're gonna flash before they're gonna flash a few times in the same spot. However, some of these lightning bolts that we're seeing where they just automatically fade away, that is negative. Those are negative lightning strikes. Or, who knows, it could be the other way around. I think that's how it is, though. I think that was a negative bolt. I wish I could do like 0.5, but I can't. I don't know how close that one was. I saw the reflecting, though. Or the reflection. Wait, I just realized this is south of me. So... ...105 cars on M301. Wow. Wow. 105. Either 105 or 100. Still, that's impressive. That's a pretty long M301 right there. What is the signal showing? The signal right now is showing a yellow and a blinking red. So that means we do have somebody else in the block, but I don't know. But right now the Natalbany signal is blinking red and this signal that's right in front of me is blinking red. So there is no doubt there is a train nearby, and whoever it is, it's either this coal train that we might, the coal train that has Norfolk Southern or potential Norfolk Southern power. $935 axles. Wow. That is a wow. Okay, that's a lot. All right, that was both a positive and a negative strike. Just had a lightning bolt strike over there, and it struck multiple, like a lot. Lots of lightning. Wow, a 3-mile long train, that's big. Wow. And Railfan on the... Hey, 8114. Yeah, by the way of which, 8114 is currently in a deadline in Altoona because it has severe electrical issues and it's waiting electrical repairs. It's also there with NS 1801 for the same reason. Lots of crazy stuff right now. NS 1801 has been sitting in Altoona for like oh yeah. Yeah, 1801 has been just I know that. He's been sitting there. No sound. Anyway, do you mean like you can't hear the stream or? They got the Union Pacific, dang. It was, oh wow. All right, the yellow is now blinking, so it should turn green here very shortly. Yeah, weather's starting to clear up behind me a little bit more. Yeah, either a coal or A419. Yeah, I've heard about that. Union Pacific did used to run intermodal service, but now they resulted in mixed manifests. So just a few racks. Okay. So is the northbound like Manchac area? Well, since the signal is blinking red, I'm assuming so. Because of the storm. Yeah, I mean, well, hang on. Here's the thing. For me, I'll film in rain. If y'all look at some of my past videos, you have seen me film in rain. I don't care about rain. But this, with all of the lightning, and if I was filming in the core of that, then I would probably not even be filming. I would probably be packing it in and heading on back to my house. Which is now making me wonder, that might be at Manchac. If that's at Manchac right now, I can't imagine what they're dealing with. Hey, Astra! Glad to see you in the chat. Yeah. I remember seeing videos of BNSF intermodals in Louisiana. Now, you never see them. Yeah. Yeah, Astra, we have met. We filmed one day. Remember we caught U762 with that SD70M-2. I think it was 8835. Was on the back end as a DPU, as rear DPU. Also, whenever I started using my GoPro for the first time and I stuck it underneath a train. I'm stopping in Sulphur, LA. Alright, yeah. Okay, I was right. Signal is now green. Signal is now green. And there is a green at Natolbany. So we do have a northbound coming for sure. But I have zero clue who it is. I'm hoping it's the Norfolk Southern, because hey, every Norfolk Southern train I get, it's just better for me. That way, if the stupid UPNS merger, then yeah. Alright, so the plan for now is to catch both A419 and this coal train and then pack it on in for the day. If a train comes churches are really starting to fill up now. I don't hear anything here. If that is the case, then, or no, both signals, I can see them reflecting. Both of the signals are red. Yes, actually, I do. I do have a buddy who works for, fun fact, actually, I have two now. One of them being Parker, actually. So if y'all, Parker, also Gulf Coast Train Spotter on YouTube, just got a job at Watco and is now working for Watco. So if y'all like watch his videos, make sure to go tell him, like, go congratulate him. If y'all like look up his channel and like go on like a random video or something, just type congratulations and tell him that I said to do it. And if Parker, if you're watching the stream, dude, congratulations on getting the job at Watco. I'm proud of you, man. Like, he sent a bunch of us, he sent, in the group chat, he sent us some photos, I think what looks like a, an FURX branded, SW1500, and then a Watco, or a WAMX, GP38-1. I know, very interesting. A GP38-1. GP30-1 or GP38-1, one of the two. It's either a 30 or 38. I think I know the symbol for the NS coal trains also. I think it starts with a 7. 7 something. Yeah, C712 and C713. Yeah. I think I've seen, which one is the northbound? Is 713 the northbound? Like, somebody fact check me on that. Is 713? Okay, so then the only coal train, okay, so then 3 years ago, I caught C712. Y'all should have seen my face whenever I saw, when I saw the coal train for the first time on Norfolk Southern. I was so confused. I was like, because for a while I used to live in Slidell. And I would always, the only thing I would see were manifests. Well, now that I think about it, I've also seen manifests that also had intermodal stacks. Yeah, Astra, didn't Norfolk Southern have trains that would be mixed up with like mixed manifests with intermodal cars? 5 shaving and haircuts, dang. That's what I call a friendly engineer right there. We used to get dedicated intermodal about 10 years ago. Yeah, I know I know intermodal, but I'm wondering if they still do it. Do they still do it, or is it just rare at this point? Huh. Wow. Yeah, I've gotten some really good horn shows. My best, though, oh, dang. Yeah, because I remember whenever I was, like, really little, like, before I even started my, way before I started my channel. I'm talking way before. What line am I on? I'm on the, well, I'm technically in between two, I'm in between two main lines. Right here is the Canadian National Macomb subdivision. And over there, that track over there, is the Canadian National Hammond subdivision. The Macomb subdivision goes to Mays Yard in Kenner. And the Hammond sub goes to Baton Rouge. It was mostly 131 and 355 that had them up front. Yeah. Yeah, but like I was saying, whenever I was like really little, I remember seeing intermodal cars on those trains. And then ever since then, and I didn't really think about it when I started my channel, but it wasn't until like 2 years after I started my channel and I filmed in Slidell a few times, I'm like, whatever happened to the intermodal cars or the intermodal loads? Because I used to see them all the time. All right, y'all, we have a headlight. What is my favorite heritage unit? My favorite heritage unit is Southern, or not Southern, NS 8099. NS 8099 is my favorite heritage unit, mainly because it honors the Southern Railroad. I mean, like, the Southern Railroad is that's my favorite railroad in existence. Yeah, so the Macomb subdivision has the most trains. The trains that I can list off are what used to be A420. It's now abolished, but hopefully it's only temporary. You have A419, A420, Z194, Z195, C738, C739. Who else? You also have U724, U723, U701, U700. I didn't even pay attention to the forecast. I didn't even realize it was supposed to rain because when I got here, it was sunny.
Flashing Bungo Light, Brickyard Road, milepost 862.59, over.
What about the Hammond? The Hammond sub, the only trains I can name off of there are U762, U763, M301, M302, and that's it. Well, and also the local, but the local that goes on the Hammond sub doesn't come through here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Y'all look. There's a high rail truck on the Hammond sub. All right, y'all, I think we have... Here, I'm going to shut the stream off for a second. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. We have what looks to be A419. I'm not seeing ditch lights flashing, so that means... Also, it's not a high headlight, so it's not NS. It's not the NS power that I'm looking for, so... It's definitely seeing, so we have A419 right now, just down there. Hopefully the coal train, it's a Gevo, of course. Oh wait, yeah, that's right, the Rocket Man, you already mentioned that to me, sorry. Classic K5HL. Hopefully he's like highballing it. I don't know if I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure I hear this dude's... I'm pretty sure I hear his motor all the way from over here. If that's what I'm hearing, if I'm hearing his motor, then he's definitely pulling loads. Like, I'm talking big loads. Lightning is still striking. Yeah, it's A419. I can see the stacks from over here, like the top of the stacks. I'm trying to get, yeah, okay, that's the best angle I can get. All right, here comes A419. I don't know if y'all saw that, but whatever. Y'all can definitely tell that that A419 definitely went through that storm, because every single one of those tanker cars were soaked. But also, if y'all looked really closely at those two gondolas that were in the middle of the train, if y'all like rewind the stream, y'all will see that they were leaking water. They were leaking water. So those gondolas were like probably full of water, or had some water in them. Okay, let's see. Well, first off, I gotta get rid of this. This is on my car. Still don't exactly know what. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good train. Here, I'm gonna turn the car on for you guys, and we're gonna probably just wait it out right here for now, mainly because it's mainly what the signals are gonna do. If the signals, I'm just waiting on to see like what the signals are gonna say. If one of those signals starts changing, then we're gonna stay for the next train. Here, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm just quickly taking down this tripod and I'm putting it in the car. Okay, sorry y'all. I was getting a call. We're back. We're back now. Just waiting on this coal train now. The coal train is what's gonna come last. My plan is to catch this coal train and then pack it on in. I mean, so far we've caught 1, 2, 3. If we catch this coal train, it's gonna be 4 trains on stream and 5 trains for the day for me. Because, I mean, unfortunately, y'all didn't catch the, or I didn't go live for the local. Because I got into Hammond, and my original plan was to go straight to the restaurant that I was eating at. But I saw the local just sitting in the siding, and I saw them start, like, I saw them start the locomotive up. So do y'all get CPKC? No, I mean, if it's foreign power, yes, we'll have it. Like, if it's foreign power, but this isn't, CPKC doesn't, it's not like CPKC has trackage rights here. It's only CN. Union Pacific does have trackage rights for their Powder River Basin coal trains, but then that's it. That's the only railroad that I know for a fact has trackage rights. Through here, at least. And personally, out of all of the, what's it called? Foreign power that I get down here, the rarest one being, personally, I think it's CSX. In my opinion, I think CSX is the one that has been here the least. But if y'all were watching the last stream, or the first ever stream that I did, we did catch a CSX locomotive trailing. Real quick, I'm gonna put this tripod in the car. Ow. Alright. Okay, so I caught a CSX leading for my first time going to the Macomb side. Wow, okay, that's lucky. You have some good luck right there. Catching a CSX train the first ever time you went rail fanning in Hammond. That's... I gotta say, that's luck right there. Somebody is in the block. Not too sure who it is. I think they're, for some reason, I have a feeling somebody's on the Hammond sub, because my scanner literally just went off. Like the EOT of somebody just went off. Here, we're gonna move. The only logical clue of who else could be here, oops. All right, let's go ahead and move. No, both signals are red for the Hammond sub too. I mean, let's see. I'm not too sure though. Let's see, we can check these signals right here. Real quick, we're gonna stop right here. Look at these signals. Both of those are red. Okay, all four are red over here. Okay, so somebody's EOT went off, and it wasn't A419s. There's no way it was A419s, because it sounded close. Okay, so just check with me. Who's still watching the stream? Who here is still in the stream, and who's still watching right now? Louisiana Train Lover 92, you're still watching. That's good. The storm keeps on growing. That's an issue. Silas, I'm glad you're still watching. The Rocket Man, I'm glad. Or, yeah, I meant to say dispatch, or I was trying to say dispatch, not EOT. Whoops. What I was trying to say is, like, I meant to say dispatch, not EOT. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, those are still red. These two are still red. Yeah, the screen is black because my phone is... I have my phone sitting down right now. So it's going to be black. It's just the camera's not fit. Like, see, look, it's... The camera... there's nothing wrong with the stream. It's just... My phone is just sitting down right now. Okay, we're going to try... Let's see. We're going to move over to Kate Street. Kate Street seems like a better option to catch the last train for today. The coal should be heading north. It went north through, or I need to ask my friend, because honestly, I feel like the coal train should have passed by now. I'm praying that coal didn't, like, pass while I was on the... Because then, therefore, I'm just waiting around for nothing. We're gonna stop up here, though, and I'm gonna ask him. The stream went dark, yeah, because my phone is just sitting. Like, see, look, my phone is not, there's nothing wrong with the stream. Like I said, I need to ask my friend, because... Can't wait, the Rocket Man, how long have you been out? Like, when did you get to the spillway? Okay, we are gonna stop right here. Because, I mean, oh shoot, I should have went right there. No, yeah, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna go underneath that overhang. Alright. We're in the spot. Okay, we're in our spot now. Okay, real quick, y'all. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to text my friend and ask him, or quickly, I'm just going to watch, see if he posted the video. All right, we're back. All right. Okay, I had to fix my AC there for a second. Okay, now I'm just waiting for a text back from my friend. If he says it was heading this way, then we're gonna stay and wait for that train. If it's not, then we're just gonna have to end the stream here. Okay, we're back. Okay. Okay, so then there really is no telling where this coal train is. Because my friend hasn't texted me back yet. And judging from the picture, it looked like... Because he said he was at Central Avenue, and the tracks run east and west that way. Down there, and... based off of, like, the layout of the buildings and, like, what angle he was using... I'm pretty sure the train was heading west through Kenner, which means he's going to become a northbound. Because if that is the case, then the signals... Or unless he might be held up somewhere. Who knows? He could be held up somewhere. Real quick. Let's quickly look at that. We're going to check that real quick. I want to check that. Is there a road that you can chase trains on? Yes, there is. Tell me if y'all can hear me. All right, yeah, it's because my car was still running. It was connected to my Bluetooth, that's why. All right, but we're gonna wait it out here for a little bit longer, and hopefully that Norfolk Southern train. What's the signal? The signal is red, both of which are red right now. So we just have to wait it out and see. I'm hoping the coal train wasn't a southbound. Or real quick, I'm gonna ask my friend, hang on. Yeah, I wish A420 still passed as well, because that means we have one extra train every stream, but right now it's not looking like that. I'm hoping that coal train wasn't a southbound, because like in reality, ever since I've been out here, I didn't even ask if that train was loaded or not. If it was loaded, then that means he gone. If he was loaded, like, he gone. He's already down there in Convent or Calvert. But at the same time, that means that those NS locomotives are most likely on rotation. Anyway, but this is also a thing. In the picture, both of the locomotives are elephant style, which means, and I've never seen a loaded coal train on Canadian National where both locomotives are on front of the train, for that matter. But I have seen where it's on the empties, both locomotives will be up front sometimes, and that's why I think it's a northbound instead of a southbound, because, I mean, who knows? It could just be... I'm hoping. I'm praying that it's a northbound instead of a southbound. Do I work Saturday? Yes. Are you talking about this next upcoming Saturday? Then yes, I do, unfortunately. And then I also work on Sunday, too. Well, the thing is, Aiden, is that I've seen coal trains being held up in Manchac for some reason. It happened to me about a month ago. C739 was scheduled to move through Hammond in the late afternoon. He didn't move through until evening. We're just gonna have to wait it out and see, because right now those signals are still red, though. I live by UP and BNSF. Have you seen any Heritage units? Or even like any Southern Pacific AC-44s? Because 2 of those went through on the UP not that long ago. Looks like that storm is finally starting to move away. Oh, dang, that stinks. Personally, I've seen, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to say close to 10 heritage units. I've seen close to 10 like classified or official. I've seen close to 10 official heritage units. I have seen multiple Illinois Central SD70s on top of seeing Grand Trunk Western GP38s. Plus, I've also seen older locomotives. Oh yeah, and guys, speaking of the Illinois Central SD70s, this is some very sad news. I'm very upset about it. A lot of the rail fanning community is very saddened by this. The Illinois Central SD70s have officially been pulled from service and are sitting in a deadline. It is very upsetting. I know I was talking about them last stream, and apparently I jinxed it. I'm sorry, guys. I jinxed it. The Illinois Central SD70s are no longer in service. They have just this past month, literally this past month, all of the SD70s have been pulled from service. I've seen, what do the signals show? They're showing red right now, so I really don't know. No, but I've been fortunate enough to see a handful of the SD70s. I've seen IC 1020. Yeah, I've seen 1020, 1025, 1030, 1031, 1019, or 1017, 1018, 1019, 1033, and I think one in 1012. Those are all of the SD70s that I managed to see before they were pulled from service. I am still deeply upset by it because, yeah, I see 1015. Yeah, I mean, it's very unfortunate. I've seen so many, I've lost count. Good for you. Good for you, the Rocket Man. I'm happy a lot of us have seen the SD70s and we managed to catch a glimpse of what the late 20th century diesels looked like, but it still sucks that they're no longer in service. Only caught 2, dang. But apparently there's talk saying that they might be rebuilt. I mean, still, either way, that's gonna suck because they're not gonna be true SD70s anymore. They're probably gonna be built fitting with the SD75Is or some crap. But all right, y'all, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go drive up to the Hammond sub again. We're going to check the signals one last time. And if nobody is in the block, then are going to end the stream. Unfortunately, I wish we could see the NS power, but I'm starting to feel like I missed it. I'm starting to think that it already passed. Like, I have a gut feeling that, because if the coal train was moving Personally, I feel like that signal down there should be green by now. He caught it at Central Avenue. I don't know if you know where Central Avenue is, but that's in Kenner. Yeah, that's in Kenner. Central Avenue is in Kenner. But it was, my friend said it was coal loads. Baton Rouge doesn't have any coal trains that go to it. Oh, dang. Yeah, so then that coal train didn't even go through here. Oh, shoot. All right, NS Railfan and Adolf, glad y'all made it back to the stream, but I might have to end it here very soon. We're going to check on the signals that are on the Hammond sub. Hopefully we have a unit train come through here very soon. If that is not the case, then we will have to, unfortunately, end the stream. I kind of wanted to stay on, I wanted to stay streaming for a little bit longer, but it is what it is. I mean, all right, let's check the signals one last time, see what we're dealing with, and if nobody's in the block, then we're just gonna have to end the stream. Kind of wish I didn't have to, but it is what it is. When's the next time I'll stream? The next time I'll stream is probably when I'm off during the weekend, and as from what that's looking like, it's probably going to be a while before I stream again. That's why I wanted to stream for a little bit longer today, but unfortunately, it's not looking like it's going to be in my favor. Alright, let's check on the signals one final time before I have to pack it on in for the day. Next time I film, though, it's most likely I will... okay, so the Macomb signals are still red. It's not what I want. Alright, let's check the Hammond sub signals, and if they're still red, then we're going to have to end the stream. Alright, well, the Macomb sub and Hammond sub are both red. Let's check these last 4 signals up here and pack it on in, sorry. Alright, well, all signals are currently red, so I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. If y'all just hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're already subscribed, then check out more videos on my channel. It helps the channel out. Show your support. And hopefully I can get back out here very soon. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.